Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Halloween, happy Samhain, happy Hallows Eve. This is my favorite day of the year, so I'm coming to you guys with a reading here from your lower and shadow self. So this reading is going to be about, pretty much that's what it is. It's going to be a message from your lower self, which is your ego, the lower chakras, the part of you that represses things, the part of you that holds secrets, the part of you that may have certain things that maybe you want to heal. So this is going to be very blunt, very honest. It doesn't matter what your sign is. If you feel called to this reading, there will be a message in it for you. So keep in mind that they are still general readings and may not resonate for everyone. If you would like for me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like my reading style and my messages resonate for you, feel free to schedule a personal reading with me through the information in the description box below. So we have two piles here today. Pile 1 is going to correspond to the golden coin. And then pile 2 is going to correspond to the silver key. So go ahead and choose a pile. It should take you just a moment, whatever you feel drawn to without overthinking. This is going to be your message, and then I will see you in your timestamp reading in the description box below. Bye. Hey pile 1, if you guys have chosen the golden coin, this is going to be your reading. So this coin is a yes or no, heads or tails. So maybe there is something in your life that you're trying to make a decision about. There could be a direction in your life that maybe requires you to make a very split decision where it's very black and white, yes or no. There's not really any nuances or ambiguities in that situation or scenario, and I feel like maybe you could be having a tough time doing this. So your main card here we have is Ascension. So the first thing that I'm getting here is that your shadow self is trying to let you know that you can do better than what you're doing right now, and not to call anyone out or offend you. Please keep in mind that these are going to be very blunt because they are shadow self readings. There's a part of you that is holding yourself back from your full potential, and there's either a path or a portal that you know that you're supposed to take moving forward that is going to help you grow here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a few more cards to get some more details about this energy. I really do feel like there could be a time of your life here where things have been very dark, very shadowy, and there is something that you're looking forward to that holds the light. There's some sort of light that you are looking at. I also heard spotlight. So this could have to do with being seen. This could have to do with being noticed or speaking your truth in a situation. This definitely requires you to climb to new heights, to change who you are and how you express yourself. What else can you tell me about this Ascension for pile 1, please? What is this Ascension? Summer. Okay, so maybe there was something that happened during the summer, or this could take place next summer. I'm getting that there's some sort of memories that you have, maybe from the summertime. We have passion, yeah. So there's a lot of heat. There is a lot of passion, a lot of desire that comes with this situation. So this could be a love situation. It doesn't have to be, but it very well could be. If it isn't, this is something that you're just very passionate about, very good at. You're very creative with something. There's something about maybe the summer months or Cancer or Leo season that makes you feel alive, or something about wanting to, it kind of feels like there was something that happened maybe this past summer that really inspired you to awaken, to elevate, to ascend to a higher level here. And maybe with this coin, maybe you hadn't made that decision and there's something that passed you. Not necessarily an opportunity per se, although it could have been, but it kind of does feel more so like you were, I heard awestruck, like you were given some sort of, you were given some sort of creative inspiration when it comes to a situation here. And I feel like this creative inspiration, or whatever this situation was for you, it did awaken you. So for some of you, I am getting that this could have been maybe a love situation that inspired you, someone that maybe you met during the summer, or something that you did during the summer that kind of awoke this childlike innocence within you, something that kind of activated your sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is part of the shadow self. So the lower self is composed of the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and sometimes the solar plexus, but more so the bottom two. I really do feel that there's something here that aroused you. In a sense here, it could have been creatively, sexually. I'm also getting now a Kundalini awakening. So like I said, this literally could have been, maybe you fell for somebody, or you had feelings for somebody, or something just really inspired you to the point of like wanting to change your life, wanting to do something differently. And I feel like whatever this was for you, it kind of planted a seed of hope. It planted a seed of perspective in your life. I'm just noticing how there's portals in both the Ascension and in the Passion cards. So I do feel like this is something that kind of changed the way that you see things, and maybe reminded you of your potential and how far you can actually go. And maybe it kind of, I heard rebooted. So it's like something rebooted your mind, something rebooted your subconscious to make you feel like you can actually pursue something. So something here could have literally awoken something within you that hasn't been alive for a very long time. And I do feel like this has actually, yeah, so if this happened this past summer, it's like this is something that has, since this past summer season, it has gradually opened you up. It has gradually caused you to see things differently, be a different person. And I feel like this really did spark a major point of your spiritual awakening. So right behind that, we have seduction. So for some of you, this could have literally been having some sort of sexual encounter with somebody. It doesn't even have to be sexual encounter. It could just be that maybe you were seduced by someone's energy, or someone's energy just really inspired you. If you have really great chemistry with somebody, and I feel like this really just did something for you. Some of you could have had a very like sexual healing experience or spiritual experience with somebody, even where you felt very connected, very drawn to somebody, that to the point that it kind of stirred your creative senses a little bit. So okay, yeah, let's see what we have in the tarot. Let's see what other messages we have, how we can expand upon this for you guys. I'm hearing that song by Calvin Harris, like When I Met You in the Summer. So maybe you just met someone recently that really just changed everything for you. I'm just getting like summer fling energy, or I don't know. It's like you had some sort of experience with somebody. Maybe it was a different summer, or maybe, I don't know, something about summer. So what can you tell me, please? How can we expand upon this message for pile 1? Message from their shadow self, please. We have the Knight of Swords, Lord of the Winds and Breezes. Yeah, so this kind of inspired you to take action, to speak your truth. Like I was saying, this is Gemini energy. So I feel like this really inspired you to speak up for yourself, or to kind of, I'm getting like when you have like this download of an idea to do something. So I'm just getting, again, this energy of inspiration. We have the Nine of Wands, Lord of Great Strength. Maybe you guys felt that this was something, I just heard creative breakthrough. So you guys had some sort of creative breakthrough as a result of whatever this person or situation was for you. I feel like there was something that was very difficult for you to break out of, whether it was like a state of mind, or whether it was maybe an external obstacle or circumstance. Yeah, we have the Hangman here. So Spirit of the Mighty Waters. So there's definitely something here that maybe you felt like you were stuck, and then all of a sudden, through this situation, through meeting this person, it really changed something for you. It kind of helped you push through that barrier that you were stuck in. Okay, what else do we want pile 1 to know here from their shadow self? Page of Swords, Princess of the Rushing Winds. At the back here, we have the Queen of Wands, Queen of the Thrones of Flame. I'm really just getting the same energy. I feel like this is going to be a pretty straightforward message. There's this energy here of you meeting certain energies, Lord of Abundance, you coming into contact with other people. Maybe you had some sort of discussion, or maybe you went to a group situation, a group setting, some sort of creative endeavor. And I feel like there was maybe a specific person here, Page of Swords, Princess of Swords. This person could have been a feminine energy. They could have been younger than you. They don't have to be. You were inspired by someone's authenticity. You were inspired by someone's maybe expression, sexuality, creativity, appearance, the way that they are with the Queen of Wands, the way that they portray themselves. There's something about someone's energy just really inspiring you, really just doing something for you. But I feel like this is something, going back to that portal energy from the very beginning, the ascension, this is something that you haven't yet completely gone through. You haven't completed this process. Clarify the Princess of Swords. Princess of Swords, please. Nine of Cups, Lord of Material Happiness. Okay, so there's some sort of wish fulfillment that you have realized that you can maybe gain from this situation, or something that maybe made you realize what actually makes you happy or what you're actually going towards. It's like someone put things in perspective for you. I feel like you were kind of shocked by someone's way of doing things, or you were just shocked by the way that with the Queen of Wands and the Princess of Swords, how someone is just very blunt, very straightforward. And I feel like this, you found this very attractive, and maybe this inspired you to go after what makes you very happy as well. We have the Chariot, Lord of the Triumph of Light. So yes, this inspired you to take action. This inspired you to create some sort of vision board. I'm getting like a vision board for where you want to go, what you want to do. Knight of Cups, for some of you, like I said in the beginning, this could have been a romantic situation. So Lord of the Waves and Waters, you could have literally fallen for this person. Maybe you have feelings for this person, and your feelings for this person are kind of what like roused some sort of spiritual awakening. Magus of the Voice of Light, the Hermit. So there's something about maybe having feelings for this person, or really being inspired by this person, that just kind of, it pushed you into a spiritual awakening. So what, I don't know if I'm understanding here. What is pile 1 supposed to do with this information? I feel like, if anything, this is just like a situation or person that was just supposed to awaken you. Yeah, High Priestess, the Priestess of the Silver Star. I feel like this was a situation that really was just supposed to activate you. Something awoke your spiritual senses. Something awoke your creative senses. 8 of Pentacles. And I feel like ever since this moment, we have Lord of Prudence here. This is Virgo energy. I feel like ever since this situation happened, or ever since you came across this person or had some sort of experience with this person, it kind of motivated you to work harder. It kind of motivated you to maybe do more, you know, like add more to your skill set or work harder. We have the 6 of Pentacles with Lord of Material Success. So we have material success and we have material happiness. So I really do feel like this is a situation that just pushed you onto the right path without lack of better terms. I feel like this is pretty straightforward. There was a person here, a situation that you came across that really inspired you to the point of pushing you, to the point of kind of helping you step into your full potential here. So with this 8 of Pentacles, yeah, the Star, the Daughter of Firmament. So this is something here that maybe you once envisioned for yourself. Maybe you had some sort of huge goals for your life, and maybe you never felt like you could reach this goal. But I feel like ever since you met this person, or ever since this situation came about, you see things differently, and you know that you can actually go towards something that maybe at one point felt like it was out of reach for you. And I feel like this person gave you that kick, or gave you that like reboot to your energy, where you actually realize that maybe you are good enough. Maybe you do have what it takes. It kind of does feel like whoever I'm connecting to, before you met this person, or before you had this experience with this person or situation, it's like you were in a slump. You were very stuck. You were very like monotonous, living your life just on autopilot. You were not enjoying much in your life, and ever since this came through, it just changed everything for you. So I really do feel like I could be connecting with someone who has a very strong soulmate connection or a twin flame connection here, that really just kind of did something for their life, and it just really set things off for them. It feels really good. I do feel like you guys are in this process of maybe learning or working or growing towards this star energy, this star potential that you have to go towards something that makes you feel very inspired. The situation could have also brought a lot of spiritual healing with the Star. And I feel like I just heard it makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. So this situation really made a big difference in your life. It made a really big impact for you. Is there anything else that pile 1 needs to know? Temperance. Yeah, so you guys are still in this process of healing. Daughter of the Reconcilers, Page of Wands, Princess of the Shining Flame. So maybe this is a situation where you are disconnected from this person, but there's a lot of healing being done. Sorry, let me focus it. But there's a lot of healing being done here. I feel like with this Page of Wands, there's a lot of page energy here, a lot of like creative energy, like sparks of new energy, like meeting people for the first time, or just feeling very like inspired, you know, very creative. And I feel like what this temperance is trying to say here is that you guys are still in this process of creating, becoming better. You guys are still in this process of trying to maybe piece together what this situation taught you. Clarify the temperance. Clarify the temperance. I am getting that with the temperance also that this might be something that takes a little bit more time. We have 7 of Swords, Lord of unstable effort. So maybe some of you guys are having a hard time being consistent, making a schedule for yourself, being on some sort of routine here. Maybe you are being guided to do that a little bit better, to create some sort of game plan here for yourself. I really do feel like with the Hermit showing up again that you guys are really just in this energy of trying to put things together. So even if you're having a hard time maybe staying on schedule, staying on routine, maybe you take breaks here and then, and that's okay. But I feel like you guys here with the Hermit, it's like you really know what your point is, what your purpose is here. And I feel like you guys spend a lot of time alone or in maybe magical practice or studying to really get better at something. So I really do feel like you guys are in this process. I really do feel like you guys maybe have either gone back to school, or you're learning a new skill set, or you're mastering something, or maybe this is directly related to your spiritual experience, where you are learning more about spirituality, where you are strengthening your spiritual gifts, where you are learning more about maybe esoteric spiritual texts and occult matter. So this could be all of the above. It could be one of these topics, but I really do feel like you guys are kind of putting your life together with this newfound inspiration that you have gathered from this situation. So what I'm gonna do now is pull a few cards here from my mini shadow healing deck. So we already have one coming out for you guys. We have irritation. There comes a time when standing up and being counted may not necessarily resolve the issue, but it sure feels good when you're finally heard. So there's a situation happening in your life here where you feel like speaking up is not going to make a difference, right? You feel like nothing is going to change. You feel like there's no point in saying anything. But I feel like there's something here that you have to get off your chest. There's something here that's been irking you. There's something that has been bothering you and kind of gnawing at your mind here. And I feel like what this is trying to say is, even if nothing changes, even if you don't get something out of it, I feel like you might need to just be honest with somebody. This could be a situation where maybe you just didn't tell the truth in a situation, but for others of you, this could be a situation where no one has heard your perspective or no one knows the full story about something. And I feel like maybe if this is resonating with you, if you feel irritated to the point of having to say something, then maybe you do need to speak up here. Messages for pile 1, please. Yeah, we have frustration. Restart from the very beginning and scrap anything already tried. The answer to moving beyond this irritation will only be found in exploring new ideas. Yeah, so maybe with that 7 of Swords too, you guys are frustrated with the fact that maybe something that you were doing beforehand was not working. Something that you were investing in before the situation is kind of null and is kind of void, and I just heard going to shit. So maybe this person could have even triggered you. This person could have triggered your subconscious. It could have triggered your ego, your shadow side, maybe something that maybe made you feel like you had to stand up for yourself, or something happened here that made you feel like you were not good enough or something. It's like you had to prove yourself. And I feel like now you guys are working overtime to make sure that you are like showing yourself to be a certain way, or you're trying to prove yourself in a situation, but make sure that you're not proving yourself for another person. Make sure that you are doing anything that you're doing here to just prove something to yourself. You know, like, don't go overboard trying to look a certain way and overcompensate when you're kind of just stepping over your own feet here. I feel like you guys have been at something for a very long time and it's not working creatively or career-wise, maybe even love life or friendship, and I feel like you are being called to take a different direction. Messages for pile 1. Okay, last 2 we have right here for you guys. So we have shock. Being alarmed at what is happening is a healthy response for your own self-preservation. You need to stay alert and watch for further signs so you can protect yourself. I'm not sure if these are related, but there is definitely a situation in your life here that is kind of making you feel on edge, is making you feel very worried. Maybe feeling like you're in survival mode. And I feel like you have to be like very vigilant and aware of your surroundings right now to make sure that Nothing gets past you. There's something right now that is happening around you guys that it's not sitting right with your spirit. It's not sitting right with your safety, like your sense of security and safety. And I feel like even though you guys might be feeling like you're, yeah, it's like some of you guys feel very tired, or some of you guys feel like you're not sure what's around the bend, you're not sure what's around the corner, but I feel like you have to stay aware of something right now. You have to make sure that you're seeing everything that's going on around you, because I feel like, yeah, I don't know, there could be people around you who are trying to get one over on you or trying to hide something from you, so just be aware of that. And then we also have stunned. That moment when time stands still as you try to make sense of what has occurred. This is a golden moment to plan for your next move rather than react to this situation. Yeah, so like I said, there's definitely something happening around you that is very chaotic, and this could be partially due to eclipse season. It could be connected to the same situation for some of you, but I feel like something has kind of come to a standstill, or something has come to like an eruption or a tower moment. And maybe you're having a hard time grasping what's actually happening here. Maybe you are in a slight state of denial, which happens to all of us when we go through something very traumatic. It's like, is this really happening? Is this really my life? Like, what the hell do I do? I feel like you guys are being asked here to find stillness within yourself, to find that place of peace and calm within yourself, even if there's a lot going on around you, because I feel like this energy and being within yourself and finding that peace within yourself, and maybe even finding your connection to source or spirit here, I feel like this is going to help you not actually be reactive to a situation, but to make the right decision intuitively. There's something about you needing to have a very clear head right now, because I feel like the people around you do not. So this is what I have for you guys. I hope I was able to connect you in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye. Hey Pile 2, if you guys have chosen the silver key, this is going to be your reading. So with the key being your symbol of choice here, I feel like there could be a situation here where maybe you feel like you lost access to something. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe you feel like you need to regain access to something. I'm also getting that some of you could feel like you have finally found the solution to something, or you finally cracked the code, you finally opened the door to something that maybe you've been searching for a long time. Some of you could have even found the answer to something. I don't know if I said that already, but some of you guys feel like you finally have the answer. I'm seeing somebody like holding a document and like looking at the fine print, or like jumping up and down because they finally have the answer to something here. So let's take a look at what your message from your shadow self is. We have the Seeker, yeah. So going exactly along with the key analogy, I feel like you guys have found something out. And we see a full moon here, so this could have happened recently with the eclipse over the weekend. There's some sort of information that maybe you have been searching tirelessly for, and maybe you finally figured this out, or maybe you just see something differently. You have seen something in a new perspective, in a new light. Some sort of light has been shown on a situation where everything has become very clear, and I feel like your own persistence and your own discipline towards a situation has brought something to light for you. It's like you didn't give up on something, or you were very persistent with something, and this is bringing something towards you. It's bringing some sort of truth or revelation to you. So let's get some more information about what this could be about. I feel like you guys could have like Gemini or Scorpio placements in your chart, where it's like you guys feel like you need to find the answer to something in order to be at peace. There's something here about like you didn't know something fully, you didn't know the full story to something, and it was driving you crazy. Maybe it was driving you insane, and you had to figure something out for yourself. You had to see something for yourself in order to be at rest, even if it was scary, even if it was going to traumatize you, even if it wasn't something that you wanted to hear. I feel like you guys really just needed to know the truth for yourself. Maybe someone was lying to you, or maybe something has been kept from you for a long time. Yeah, I'm definitely getting just like a restless mind. So you could definitely have other air placements, Libra, Aquarius too, where your mind is just constantly going. There's something here about just needing to see like the ugly truth. What can you tell me about this situation, Autumn? So this is something that happened recently with the Autumn card. This could be something that's actually still ongoing as well. We have reincarnation at the back. So maybe this is a situation where It's like something was put to rest, or maybe you thought something was put to rest. Maybe you thought that something was done and over with, but with manifestation, it's like something's coming back to life. Something that maybe you thought was over and dead is coming back to life here. You've manifested path. You've manifested a new beginning, or you've manifested a new outcome. You've like detoured. You've taken a detour. You've manifested a new path out of this situation, out of a situation that was dead. So yeah, I'm definitely connecting to like Scorpio energy, or someone who just is very like well versed in the energy of death and rebirth. I feel like your shadow self is trying to tell you here that something that you, like I said, something that you worked tirelessly for, something that you searched for a long time, something that you also like very much believed in. Maybe you had a lot of faith in a situation. I feel like this is bringing something towards you. This is bringing this new path to you. I feel like I'm going to leave this here too. Yeah, we have defiance right behind the path. So it's like your perspective here, your own denial to maybe stop looking for something, your own like free will choice to pursue something, and maybe to not listen to other people around you. I feel like this is what's opening something up for you. There's something here about you guys just being like, just working tirelessly. Like maybe you're not the type of person to listen to other people's advice. You're not the type of person, like if someone tells you to stop, or if something's not good for you, it's like you don't really listen to that. You just kept going because you intuitively felt that there was something that you needed to discover here. Okay, so let's see what this is. It's like something was itching at you and you just couldn't rest until you either did something, saw something, or figured something out. I heard destination. So this path could be leading you to some sort of new destination that you're looking for. Yeah, look at this. Queen of Swords. This is the energy that I'm talking about. This is you guys. Queen of the Thrones of Air. Notice how this woman is holding this man's head and she's kind of contemplating. She's holding her sword. So it's like with this Queen of Swords energy, you guys were very much in your mind. You were very committed. I'm getting like Pallas energy. Pallas Athena, the asteroid. Wherever the Pallas asteroid is in our chart is where we are usually a little bit more kind of inclined to go overboard with the mind, or to overthink, or to be traumatized sometimes as well. So there's definitely something here about your mind space being very active and very in pursuit of something. I'm going to leave this here. What am I picking up on here for pile 2? What am I picking up on here for pile 2? Maybe you found out the truth about someone or something. 8 of Pentacles, the Lord of Prudence. Yeah, you guys were working on something. You guys spent a lot of time in your head, or actively doing something physically to find the answer to something. And then we have the Blasted Tower, which is just the tower, the Lord of the Hosts of the Mighty. I feel like your intelligence, your ability to keep pushing through something. I'm getting like moon cycles here. So this could have happened over a course of maybe, I'm getting like 4 to 8 months for some of you. Your pursuit and your tirelessness of trying to find something has led to some sort of tower moment. Yeah, but I don't feel like it's a bad tower. We have the Fool at the back, the Spirit of Ether. So your persistence, your intelligence, your ability to see something to the end has caused some sort of change. And I feel like this is leading you, the Foolish Man with the Hierophant, Magus of the Eternal Gods. I heard eternal life, to some sort of like intelligence, or some sort of like, not award, but maybe something that you've earned with the Hierophant, some sort of knowledge, some sort of proof. You have, it's like I'm getting some sort of source of truth as well. Maybe you are being seen as a source of truth. Maybe something that you said has come to light, or has come true and is being revealed as the truth. What is this Tower energy? I'm just getting that your own persistence, again, it's like your commitment to an ideology, or to an idea, or to something that you knew was true. Maybe you had no proof for it. But your commitment to this has led to a brand new cycle beginning when it comes to your, like how you're seen. There's something about you being very valued and seen as a source of authority. We have the Two of Cups here, the Lord of Love. So this could involve a relationship for some of you guys, definitely. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this new path, this could even be commitment to, like, I know this sounds like all woo-woo and cryptic and dark, but this could honestly just literally be your commitment to maybe getting an education, to following through with a certification, following through with getting some sort of degree, is now leading to Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, to you being in a higher status, to you having more authority and more say and being respected more. This could also be leading to maybe you meeting the person here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, Magician, the person that maybe you want to have some sort of legacy with, someone that you could be very successful with here. Clarify this Two of Cups energy. It's like you guys were working really hard at something to have some sort of outcome here. And I feel like it has to do, like I said, with your status, your career, or your love life. We have the Four of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife. I feel like this is you guys now. I feel like you guys have worked so hard over the past year, couple months, that you guys are now being given a break. You guys have reached this place where you can finally rest. And I feel like the people around you here are kind of, I heard scurrying, Lord of Strife. The people around you are scurrying. So there could be people around you that are kind of in this energy of fight or flight, chaos, not being able to rest. Yeah, Three of Cups. This could be 3 to 5 people for some of you. It could be more. I feel like other people are seeing you in this energy of abundance, and it could be bothering them. I'm really getting just people, like, honestly, I'm getting this energy of people running around like rats, like just attacking each other. This energy is very, like, fast paced. What's this Five of Wands? What's going on here? Three of Pentacles, Lord of Material Work. So this could have to do with your job. This could be competition in the workplace. This could be people feeling like maybe you are more experienced, or you know more about something. Someone here could also be jealous of a relationship that you have. Seven of Wands, Lord of Valor. I feel like you guys, whoever I'm connecting to, you guys are very strong-willed, strong-minded. You could also have Leo in your chart, or maybe another fire placement, but I feel like you guys are very just, it's like there's a strict line, there's a strict boundary between your energy and other people's energies, and I feel like people don't like that. Some of you could, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Clarify the Two of Cups. Ten of Wands, Lord of Oppression, Fortitude, Daughter of the Flaming Sword. So some of you could have actually, this is a Strength card. Some of you could have actually revealed someone's true intentions, or you could have revealed maybe that a relationship was not all it was cracked out to be. Ten of Wands with Strength. You could have actually told your story, Lord of Oppression. You could have, like, it's like your actions, I'm getting, are speaking for themselves. Your actions are speaking for themselves. What other messages do we have here for pile 2 from their shadow self? From their shadow self. Four of Wands, Lord of Perfected Work. Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. And then we have Strength again. So there's people around you, like I'm saying. It's like people are giving up. Eight of Cups. There are energies around you who are seeing that they cannot outrun you. They cannot beat you at your game or something. They can't like rise above you. It's like you're really good at something, or you know too much about something to be defeated. Four of Wands, Five of Swords, Strength, Eight of Cups. I'm literally getting the energy of people around you just giving up. Either giving up the fight or giving up competing with you. It's like your work speaks for itself. Whatever you do for work, whatever you do for a sense of stability, there's something that speaks for itself. And there are other people realizing that they cannot maybe deceive you, that they cannot take something from you. Yeah, Eight of Wands, Lord of Swiftness. You're too quick. You're too good. You're too fast at something. You're too good at something. This could be anything. Work, creative speaking. This could be your spiritual abilities. This could be the way that you speak. It could be literally anything that you resonate with, that you are just so good at that it comes second nature to you, that other people just feel like they cannot do anything anymore to maybe take this from you or to compete with you. For some of you, I really do feel like this has to do with a partnership. Maybe some people around you are feeling that they cannot stop something, or they cannot slow something down when it comes to a partnership, or they're realizing that maybe you and another person are a force to be reckoned with. That's for some of you. Any other messages that we have for pile 2 here? I feel like it's not funny, but it kind of is, because like I was saying, your energy feels very like I said, there's a strict boundary between your energy and other people's energies. So I feel like there's all this stuff going on around you and you're just focused. I feel like the main problem here for these other people is that they spend too much time focusing on what you're doing instead of focusing on their own lives. And in that meantime of them putting all of their energy into what you're doing, they have slowed themselves down, and in the process you have risen up. And so it's like there's this point here where it's like you have crossed other energies because you are committed to yourself. You're committed to your own path. You don't really take other people's advice. You don't listen to what other people are telling you to do. You just stick to yourself. Is there anything else that pile 2 needs to know from their shadow self? 5 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Trouble. And at the back we have Lord of the Triumph of Light, which is the Chariot. I feel like some of you guys were working very hard at something to maybe get yourself out of a state of mind, maybe a state of lack, or this could have literally been maybe you lacked finances, you lacked resources, security, like I was saying from the beginning. I think I said that in this reading. It could have been the last reading. I'm not sure anymore. Anyway, but I feel like you guys were so committed to something, to working on something, to doing something, because you had no other option. You really had no other option. It was kind of like life or death for you, or it was like peace, or it was like security for you. And I feel like with this Chariot showing up here, it's like this is one of those situations where the saying of working tirelessly, no breaks, no excuses, I feel like this actually worked in your favor. Yeah, I feel like this is bringing you out of something. Your commitment and your hard work and dedication, Lord of earned success and Lord of victory, this is bringing you out of a situation where you're finally seen. Maybe you are standing out from others. You are being put in the spotlight in some way, and you are being removed from a situation where maybe others thought that they could compete with you, or it's like, how do I say this? It's like you are standing out. You're standing out from the rest. There's like no doubt about it. You don't really compare to anyone around you when it comes to whatever this is. So I feel like you guys are on your way here. It's kind of like out of the rat race. I'm getting, again, like that rat reference. It's like you guys have worked your way out of the rat race, where now you guys are finally being seen to be different than those around you. You have something that others don't, even if it's just the discipline of hard work. It could be as simple as that. It doesn't have to be a crazy talent or anything that these people think that they don't have, but it's like you actually commit to yourself. You have actually seen something all the way through, and it has dragged you out of a situation and into the spotlight. It has brought you out of the darkness into the light. And I feel like you're being very much noticed for this right now. Yeah, the Magician. Maybe your spiritual abilities are being noticed. Your intelligence is being noticed here. It's not focusing. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to leave this part here. It's pretty good. I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to end it off with a couple messages here from my Shadow Healing mini deck for you guys. So can we get some messages for pile 2, please? Okay, so first 2 messages we have confused. The chaos accompanying the confusion seems misguided. However, the others are too embroiled in the situation to see clearly. You will need to make it simpler. Exactly. It's exactly what I'm saying. These other people are so preoccupied with something else in their life, or they're so preoccupied with you or worrying about other things, that they're not paying attention to something. They have missed the mark. They have missed the train. And there's something about your way of doing something that is being rewarded or being seen. And like I said here, with the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands, it's like people might be thinking, how do I put this into words? It says you will need to make it simpler. There are people that might think that you're going back to that Magician that I pulled like a few moments ago. It's like people could be thinking that you've cheated your way through something, that you've done something that maybe you were not supposed to do, but I feel like you haven't. And there's something here maybe about showing that, and something about just maybe what you need to do, you will need to make it simpler, is just showing that your discipline and hard work can lead to success with commitment. There's something here about like something that you're doing that other people think is very difficult, or they kind of think that you had it easy. And I feel like there's something about you having to clear that up. I don't know why you have to do that, but maybe that's something you might want to do if you feel drawn to that. We also have delay. Not everything has to happen now, and taking time to consider the outcome can be beneficial. However, delaying won't fix anything, as nothing will change. Some of you, I could be connecting to... No, because this kind of contradicts the message a little bit. Let me sit on this for a moment. Some of you could be workaholics. I'm getting like Scorpio energy now, Virgo energy, your that Gemini energy as well, Libra, Aquarius. It's like you're very hardworking. It's like you don't have a lazy bone in your body is what I'm getting. It's like you wake up and you're just on the ball. You know how to stay disciplined. You don't need anyone to tell you to work or to do this or to do that. Like you just do things, right? And I feel like you guys might have this like tendency where you want things to happen right away, or you want your work to be noticed. And there's something about like maybe you doing a lot of work that goes unnoticed. There's something about just letting things happen the way that they need to happen, letting things go with the flow and not necessarily having to control something. You guys might feel like you have to change what you're doing, but I feel like you don't have to do that. I feel like what you're doing right now is going to happen when it's going to happen at the right time. Messages for pile 2. Something is being delayed, but it's for your own good. It's like to prove a point or something. I don't know if it's for you or for others around you, but something is being delayed to prove some sort of point here. We have Mirage. Being distracted and tired only makes the way ahead seem insurmountable. Given time to rest and reassess, the direction you need to take will become clearer. Yeah, so that's kind of branching off of this one and going off of that Four of Swords that we pulled a few minutes ago. So there's this energy of you having put in so much work that you are deserving of a break. So I feel like what's going to speed up the process here actually is you resting. You taking some time out for yourself, maybe going on a trip if you can afford that, or just maybe clearing some things off your schedule and making time for some fun and relaxing activities for yourself. I feel like this is really what's needed. Maybe you guys are the ones trying to prove a point here, and the only point that you need to prove is that you've worked hard enough to take a break. I don't know. It's like maybe you might not even need to do anything. I feel like you guys might feel like you have a lot to do. There's a lot to get done. There's a lot to finish. There's a lot to put together. But I feel like right now, what you need is just a moment to rest. And it doesn't have to be a long time. It could be a couple days. It could be a week. I feel like you just need a little bit of break time here so you can see what to do next. Because maybe you're just not seeing something clearly because you've been working so hard. It's kind of like your brain is fogged with work. And then we also have here, defeated. Down does not mean out. It just means taking a breather and rallying the energy to give it another go. Just do it differently next time because the other way didn't work. Yeah. So kind of the same energy. It's like maybe you guys were trying to do something a specific way to get a specific outcome, and maybe you guys have this mentality or wound within yourself that makes you feel that if you rest or if you take time out that you're being lazy or you're not good enough. But I feel like right now this is what's needed. I feel like this is going to give you the clarity to make that final jump. This is going to give you the clarity to... There's something about something not working in your past, but I don't see that resonating right now in this energy or in the future. I kind of just see this coming through as an energy of just take a time out. Honestly, it's as simple as that. Take a time out, let your mind rest, and maybe you'll feel less anguished, you'll feel less stressed, you'll feel less worried, and you'll be able to do something with a much of a calmer mind. And I feel like there's something about you resting your mind and being in a different state of consciousness that is going to show you the key. Yeah, it's like you're overcrowded with work. You're overstimulated because you have been doing something for an extended period of time. And I feel like this break is going to show you the next step. It's kind of just how it's coming through to me. So I think I'm going to leave it here for you guys. I really hope I was able to connect you in this reading, and I will see you in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.